Dare to be a disciple. Luke 14 verses 25 to 33. Let your face shine upon your servant, and teach me your laws. Great crowds were traveling with Jesus, and he turned and addressed them, If anyone comes to me without hating his father and mother, wife and children, brothers and sisters, and even his own life, he cannot be my disciple. Whoever does not carry his own cross and come after me cannot be my disciple. Which of you wishing to construct a tower does not first sit down and calculate the cost to see if there is enough for its completion? Otherwise, after laying the foundation and finding himself unable to finish the work, the onlookers should laugh at him and say, This one began to build, but did not have the resources to finish. Or what king marching into battle would not first sit down and decide whether with 10,000 troops he can successfully oppose another king advancing upon him with 20,000 troops? But if not, while he is still far away, he will send a delegation to ask for peace terms. In the same way, any one of you who does not renounce all his possessions cannot be my disciple. In order to put today's reading in perspective, we need to review last week's reading. Jesus had told a parable of people who had been invited to God's kingdom or the great banquet. He pointed out that we all need to respond to God's invitation. God invited many, but when the time came for the banquet, they all had excuses. Kind of like, let's go to church. I can't, it's Super Bowl Sunday and I need to watch the game and entertain my friends. But God's banquet will go on, with or without you. Wouldn't it be sad to die at halftime without accepting God's invitation? In today's gospel, Jesus says something which appears to be shameful, If anyone comes to me without hating his father and mother, wife and children, brothers and sisters, and even his own life, he cannot be my disciple. If we took his words literally, that would be the exact opposite of all that he preached. Verse 26 is the use of a Jewish idiom. Idioms are word combinations that have a different figurative meaning than the literal meanings of each word or phrase. If we say, he's as cool as a cucumber, we mean he's very calm under stress. Biblical idioms appear as sharp contrasts. To love one person more than another is described in Old Testament language as loving one and hating another. This saying is better understood when compared to Matthew chapter 10:37, He who loves father or mother more than me is not worthy of me, and he who loves son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me, or Matthew 22 verse 37, Jesus said to him, You must love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your mind. As you can see, the highest degree of love is reserved for God. Jesus is telling us to love God more than anyone else. Luke chapter 14 verse 27, Whoever does not bear his own cross and come after me, cannot be my disciple. You can't be a disciple unless you are willing to totally commit your life to God, anything less is unacceptable. This might take the shape of standing up to family and friends as one in favor of godly, not secular or worldly ways. Principles of Christian growth: prayer, holiness, faith.